Hey, Kuthla here. This is a video response to Bionic Dance and her latest video, Free Will with Every Purchase. And first things first, like I said, after watching it, I got to give you props because, like I said, I know after having talked with you a couple times that you're really big on scripting your videos to avoid lots of the little things that you've seen with some of my stuff, especially when I asked for your input on it. And a little bit of stuttering or something I missed out here, or a little bit of repetitive talk and whatnot. So it was actually kind of refreshing to see you go unscripted, um, which actually I feel is actually kind of appropriate for this because your question that you had, um, does free will exist? Definitely is something that I think a scripted approach probably wouldn't have been done justice. Um, I mean, free will is one of these philosophical debate things that has been around for a long, long time. And the whole discussion of it, I mean, if you find someone who's well versed in philosophy, because I I am no expert on philosophy. I just it's interesting to read about, but I really don't know much about the whole concept of philosophical debate as I would like. Um, that being said, um, the whole thing about it, like I said, with someone who's well versed in it, you could probably get a good, couple hours of conversation out of this, of opinions and whatnot, because that's essentially what this question is. It does boil down to, does free will exist? It is, well, I believe it does, or I believe it don't. There's different schools of thought for it. There's even I'll list there's a Wikipedia article I found just on free will, that lists a bunch of the viewpoints and a couple of their subpoints in there and whatnot. And one of them was listed amongst the other views. Excuse me, the other views that you mentioned, free will is an illusion. Um, I realize that it's Wikipedia, but Wikipedia I've always looked at as it's a great springboard for finding out some more stuff, especially speaking that most of the articles on there have sources listed down at the bottom for confirmation. So, but as for this, like I said, this is one of those that, you asking an opinion about it, especially when it definitely sounds like you've made up your mind and you're hoping maybe somebody can provide more information for you or provide some type of evidence that may be able to help you out. Um, I don't know. The only thing I can really give is my own opinion on it. I do believe free will exists. Main reason why is because there's a lot of things that you can do and stuff, and this is part of the little caveat going with free will, by my opinion. Um, there's also a consequence that comes with that, and every consequence, you know, like the one little thing in I'm forgetting my sciences now. But basically, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. It's kind of like that. A little example for me being that I'm the huge, massive World of Warcraft dork. Um, I could go and take my weekly paycheck from my job, and I could go and buy World of Warcraft game cards and get 10 to 12 months of gameplay paid for. Consequence of that is the fact that now I'm short on rent money. So it basically does break down, in my opinion, that you can choose to do whatever you want to do. Just remember there is going to be a consequence for that action later. Whether it be like with my example, I'm now short on rent, or with a different one, Someone buys a comfort food and now they're on the verge of threatening, their car is on the verge of running out of gas because now you're $5 short. Um, it's really, I mean, it's one of those things, as you point out, it's a very difficult topic to really talk about because there are a lot of different viewpoints on it. There are a lot of ways that people look at it, and there's no correct answer, really. This is more of a personal viewpoint thing. There are people out there that don't believe in free will. There are people that do. And the impression that I got from your video was the fact that you're kind of heading towards that I don't believe there's free will. Um, but you're open to discussion about it and maybe we'll change your mind. Um, that's one of those things. I'm not sure I can change your mind, especially with this video, but I'd be more than willing to sit down and talk with you about it some, maybe give a little bit more, a couple examples as I see them. But other than that, that's all I think anybody can really offer you is just a couple extra opinions. Um, how someone determines how they feel on this particular philosophical topic, it really is just a more of a point of view thing, in my opinion. And like I said, there's no right or wrong answer there for it. So, anyway, like I said, I really hope that helps out a little bit. I'm not guaranteeing it does, but I at least wanted to add my 2 bits, give you something to think about. So, anyhow, I'm Kuthla. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.